It was back during my first year of high school. It was a calm March day, and the sun was casting a warm, sleepy glow over the classroom. We were sitting in our math class, which was the third to last period of the day. Everyone was feeling a bit bored, lost in that mid-afternoon daze. No one could have predicted that in just a few minutes, our quiet routine would be shattered by something loud and terrifying. It felt like any other day. About 15 minutes into the lesson, bang, a massive explosion echoed through the halls. We were jolted out of our math-induced comas by the sheer force of the sound. Our classroom sat right at the top of an old wooden staircase, which acted like a giant megaphone, amplifying the blast from the hallway below. The floor seemed to vibrate under our feet. For a second, the entire room went silent as we all froze, staring at each other in shock. Our teacher looked just as stunned as we were. He quickly told us to stay in our seats and rushed out to the next classroom to find out what had caused the noise. While he was gone, the intercom crackled to life with a shaky announcement. The principal's voice told all students to remain in their classrooms for the rest of the day. We were officially on lockdown. We realized this wasn't a joke, and the tension in the room became thick and heavy. We spent the next 90 minutes huddled in that room, trying to focus on homework, but mostly just whispering in fear. Speculation ran wild. Some kids thought it was a gas leak, while others were convinced it was a bomb or an active attack. Every creak in the hallway made us jump. We were trapped at the top of those stairs, staring at the closed door, wondering if someone or something was waiting on the other side. Time felt like it had stopped. When the final bell finally rang, we weren't allowed to leave the usual way. Teachers lined us up and escorted us toward the buses using a long, strange detour around the back of the building. A walk that usually took 30 seconds ended up taking several minutes through dark, narrow corridors we rarely used. It felt like they were trying to hide something from our sight, shielding us from a scene of destruction that lay just around the corner. The first real sign of trouble appeared as soon as we stepped outside. 3 marked police cars were parked haphazardly near the front entrance, their lights cutting through the afternoon shadows. Seeing the police confirmed our worst fears. This wasn't just a kitchen accident or a fallen shelf. Something criminal had happened. The atmosphere was cold and professional, a sharp contrast to the usual chaotic energy of school letting out for the day. Then came the second, more terrifying sign. Standing by the main student entrance were 2 officers dressed in tactical gear, clutching MP5 submachine guns. Seeing military-grade weapons at our school gate was a sight I'll never forget. They stood like statues, scanning the crowd of students as we hurried past. It made the bang we heard earlier feel much more sinister. We realized we had been sitting just a few yards away from a potential war zone. As my bus pulled away, I looked back and saw the third sign of trouble. 2 of the 4 massive glass window panes at the front of the school had completely shattered. The gaping holes looked like jagged teeth, and cut-chunked glass lay scattered across the pavement. The force required to blow out windows that thick was immense. It looked like the school had been hit by a blast wave. I felt a chill down my spine as the bus finally left the grounds. The next morning, the windows had been boarded up, but the scars remained. Near the small set of stairs, the area was unrecognizable. The lockers that used to line the wall were simply gone, blown away or removed. The heavy double doors were splintered into toothpicks, and the walls were scorched. Seeing the physical evidence of the blast made the previous day's fear feel even more real. It was a miracle that nobody had been standing there when it happened. Eventually, the truth came out. It wasn't a terrorist attack, but a massive firework. Some seniors had rigged a time-delayed fuse using cigarettes to let it detonate when the hallway was empty. Their prank had caused thousands in damage and terrified hundreds of people. Surprisingly, nobody was even expelled. To this day, I can still hear that bang echoing up the stairs. It serves as a reminder of how quickly a normal day can turn into a nightmare.